Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Big Guy, Little Guy podcast.
Today we're doing everything Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about Black Widow. We just watched Black Widow.
We watched it about an hour and a half ago now.
On Disney Plus Premium?
Premium, yeah.
Premium? Yeah, Disney Plus Premium. It was an amazing movie.
Fantastic movie. Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. What did we think about the first 30 minutes of the film?
It was arguably the best of the film.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
There was so much in it.
After, the beginning scene was Natasha Romanoff and Yelena Belova, I believe that's how you say it, as young kids.
Yeah.
I say Natasha was probably about 13 or 12 or around there, and then Yelena looked about 7, 8 maybe.
Yeah,
and then
they were young.
And then after that scene, it picked up hardcore. And David Harbour without a beard.
He looks like a science teacher.
How weird was that, man? I did not.
It was very weird.
I mean, I enjoyed him in the film.
He was amazing and funny.
Yes.
He was funny. He had some funny moments.
Man, it was fantastic.
Yeah. Well, what about the
Taskmaster?
Yeah. I was trying to think of the name. The first time we were introduced to him,
it was probably the best time we saw him the whole film.
Yep.
Or spoiler warning. Oh, we didn't say spoiler.
We gotta say there's a lot of spoilers in this, by the way.
Yes.
If you haven't noticed already.
If you haven't watched it, I mean, we haven't spoiled anything
major yet. We were about to.
Yes, we were. Please go watch the movie first and then come back to our reaction to it.
Yep.
But you're warned from right here on. It's no hose barred. So get out. But because it ends up being a she. It's Dreykov's daughter.
Yep.
That is crazy. And
Black Widow actually was sent to kill her at one point in time.
Yes, when she was little.
Yeah, she was a kid in Black Widow.
And it's crazy because in Avengers, the first Avengers, when not Scarlet, sorry, that's the actor's name, but when Natasha is interrogating Loki,
yep,
he actually mentions Dreykov's daughter.
Can you wipe out that much red? Dreykov's daughter.
And this is it. I mean, I believe this is part of the Budapest story. It's not nearly the whole thing, I don't think.
Or Budapest.
Budapest, if you're, I guess, proper and
that's how it's pronounced in the country there. But I think everybody else say Budapest.
Yeah. But I mean, it ending scene and everything. I mean, it was just fantastic.
Back to whenever she was doing all the different superheroes' moves.
Oh, Taskmaster.
Yeah,
yes.
that was crazy.
Crazy.
It started off with she jumped out, and then we saw Cap's shield.
We saw Cap's shield. She did the little cap flip off of it, and I was like, whoa.
And then the helmet was identical to Tony Stark's in the silver.
It never really clarified, but my theory was going into this was that maybe Taskmaster had picked up Tony's shield, or I mean not shield, Tony's helmet
from Civil War.
Because if you watch Civil War, I would think Tony was smart enough to pick it up himself, to not leave his technology in the wrong hands like he did. His whole arc was based on his technology in the wrong hands. But I mean, when him and Cap had that huge fight, you saw at the end of the fight that his mask was shredded to pieces because of Cap's shield. So
yeah,
you got to think. I mean, not all of that, so he could have gotten back.
Taskmaster had to get it from somewhere.
I think so. And some theories out there are saying that he maybe just kind of stole it from Tony. But I don't see that because Tony's this big guy, like security-based person. And I just think they picked up the mask and maybe put the chip that was in the back of Taskmaster's head, maybe implemented Tony's. And if you look at Tony through that fight, when he stops Cap, you can see it analyzing everything just like the mask.
The exact same way.
So I believe it's Tony's technology, but I mean, it didn't clarify in the movie.
Not
but
only that, we saw her do the Black Widow little move when they both
Yeah,
jumped up at the same
when she
time.
did her little head flip.
We saw a little bit of Hawkeye in there.
Oh, we saw a lot of Hawkeye throughout the film.
We
from him.
saw Spider-Man when she swung from that rope
Swung, yes.
and then did that flip
Oh,
like
man.
Spider-Man and landed. And then I think she landed just like Black Widow does, though. I think she did the Black Widow landing.
Yeah, from when she rescued Alexio from prison. So yeah, man, it was just I love Taskmaster as a character so far. Hopefully they can turn him into like the next Loki. I think that's what they're planning, because I believe he's one of the popular villains that's not on the Spider-Man roster. You know, because you look at Spider-Man, all his villains are well known.
Yeah.
Like, people know him easily that watch the films. And you look at some of the villains for Iron Man and other ones, you're just like, I don't know. But Black Widow's is Taskmaster. And Taskmaster is, he's the next Loki, I think. Or she's the next Loki. I keep saying he because in the comics, it was a he the whole time. So it's kind of
they did
hard.
a little switcheroo there.
They did.
It worked out fine.
And it makes sense because the Red Room is regarded as...
But their security
women.
guards all wore similar outfits to the Taskmaster, and they were all men, though.
But those are just security guards,
Yeah.
you know.
But, I mean, you would think, you know.
Yeah.
But we were wrong, and it actually worked out very well. It fit into the movie, and it looked perfect.
Oh, I loved it. And Florence's Pugh? Florence Pugh's... sorry, I my brain died a little bit there.
That's not what I shot.
Florence Pugh's acting in this movie
was phenomenal.
Which she did great in the wrestling movie Fighting With My Family, directed by Dwayne Johnson. But she did fantastic in this, and her Russian accent was a lot better than...
There was one spot where she...
Yeah, there was one spot where it was just just regular English. I'm like, oh, okay, well, no accent.
Yeah.
She pulled Elizabeth Olsen with Scarlet Witch.
She was perfect the whole film, though.
She was. And David Harbour's Russian accent was not bad.
Oh, man, it was so funny.
He was the highlight of the film for me. Which,
especially
I love Scarlett Johansson. And
you love Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I do. I think everybody does. Everybody who watches Marvel is in love with her. She's fantastic, and she's a fantastic actor. Like,
oh yeah, she is.
Oh man, and her performance was not to be outdone either. I mean, all the performances were great, and you could just tell the movie quality from the show quality. Not saying the shows are bad, but there's a few actors in the show that you're just like, how did they get into the show?
Yeah, like we saw that in Loki with that one woman.
Yeah, the guard that we first get introduced to of the TVA.
She wasn't that good of an actor.
I didn't like her acting. Maybe it was the part she was supposed to play in Loki, but okay, we're getting sidetracked.
We're getting very sidetracked.
But okay, another parts from the movie.
We could talk about whenever Harvard put on his costume.
Yeah, mimicking the Incredibles.
Yep. And then he was struggling putting it on, and then he came out and said, "It's perfect."
he did. And apparently it's never been washed, which is absolutely disgusting. Talk about athlete's foot. Oh
man, those pigs that were mind controlled. And then she made it hold the breath forever.
Bro, I was getting mad.
I was too.
I was getting
like heated. They were all like, what the heck are you doing? and she's like, oh, don't worry, he has another 11 seconds before he needs to breathe.
Poor thing got up and kept falling down. I was like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? But this kind of goes back to the Bucky mind control scenario in Winter Soldier. You get, what if he had been this much of mind controlled? Because
that'd be dangerous.
I mean, to where, oh man, I mean, press of a button, you can kill yourself. Yeah. I mean, because we saw that at the beginning with
that woman had to kill herself.
The one that broke her leg. She Conor McGregored it.
Whoa.
That was fantastic. that was awesome.
We didn't just watch the Conor McGregor fight last night.
No, we didn't.
Oh no, we didn't. We didn't watch Conor McGregor fight.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. It's like, oh, we didn't just watch the Conor McGregor fight last
No,
night.
I said we did just watch.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know.
No, we did.
Yeah, we did.
No,
No,
we-
I'm saying I think I said.
Oh man, going round. Brains are melting here at 1:30 in the morning.
It is late.
It is,
It is
and
late.
oh gosh, I can't say enough about this movie. And it's nice to get back to reality because we've been introduced to like what is it, 3 shows so far.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love the shows, but to have a movie like a 2.5 hour movie to
Yep.
where we still have to wait to see what happens,
But there's a lot more in the movies than there are the shows.
yeah.
And then we got Hawkeye coming out later.
Yeah, we got Hawkeye.
Can't wait. It's actually on the screen right now.
August is What If. I cannot
Oh
wait
man,
for What If.
we're gonna have a lot of Marvel, everything Marvel videos coming out.
Eternals. I cannot wait for Eternals. What else is there? Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
There's a lot of Marvel stuff coming out within the next couple of years. So
There is.
Wow, it's gonna be crazy.
Owen Wilson is living vicariously through everybody with his wow.
I don't think he invented the word "wow" though.
He didn't, but I mean, let's be honest. He made it popular.
He did.
So another point is, I thought the mom was a bad guy there for a little bit.
I did too. I thought she was gonna turn her back, and then
Which I was a little cautious when they showed Natasha just laying there. I'm like, why would they not show her getting knocked out or something? You know?
yeah,
But it's nice to get this mystery vibe.
they use those masks that make your face look
Yeah.
completely different, and they did a switcheroo, and then one
Yep.
pretended to be the other.
Carter did it in Falcon and Winter
Yep.
Soldier.
And then Black Widow actually did it in.
Winter Soldier.
Yep.
So I love seeing the old gadgets make a return.
Yep.
But
Wait, you said she did? No, Black Widow didn't do it in Winter Soldier. Black Widow did it in a Cat movie.
that's Winter Soldier.
Oh.
Yeah, Captain America Winter Soldier.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Captain America and the Winter Soldier. The
Oh,
show.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
No.
I was like, what? I was like, no.
Yeah, see, that's kind of confusing because you got Captain America the Winter Soldier, which most people just refer to as the Winter Soldier, and then you got Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier, in the credits, they changed it to the Cap and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
And right after that last aired, they announced Captain America 4.
Yep.
Fantastic. But I just can't say enough about this movie. I hate that Elena Belova got the kill on Dreykov instead of Natasha.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as long as he died, I don't care. I mean,
But there's a lot of speculation that she might be the new Black Widow. So
Yes.
that could be the reason why they let her kill him.
which, if you watch the movie, she actually does Natasha's
Signature landing
jump
move.
up move, and I was like they're hinting at it.
Yep.
And okay, is there anything we're missing throughout the movie? Because I really want to get to
I
that
mean,
fight.
the vest that she gave
Oh,
Black
absolutely.
Widow is the same vest that she wore in Infinity War.
Yeah, which is a great callback.
Yep.
That's why I love the MCU. You get something they'll put something in their movie that was 10 years ago, and it's just it. Which I'm not saying Infinity War was 10 years ago, but just the callbacks and stuff. It's just they do such a great job, and they're really on track. I can't wait to see what kind of deleted scenes they have for Black Widow.
I can't wait for Spider-Man to come out.
Well, yeah, that too.
Spider-Man's
We gotta
hopefully
finish Loki first.
Spider-Man's probably a huge action-packed film. I hope so.
If
I
it's
hope it leads up to
Spider-Verse,
something.
yes.
If it's not going to be the Spider-Verse, it's going to lead up to something big, though.
If it's not the Spider-Verse, I believe it's going to lead up to Sinister Six. But I can't wait for that either, though.
I mean, I can't wait for any Marvel movie to come out or show to come out now. Can't wait for Hawkeye because there's a lot. Because at the end of this, she had a hit to go take out Hawkeye now.
Yes.
Oh man.
Get to that final scene. They tease either. I mean, they tease the audience, but definitely me, because if you watch throughout the film, they do this little whistle together.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a Hunger Games type whistle, and they respond to each other. Each whistle is a little different, and at the end, Elena goes to visit Natasha's grave because obviously she died at Endgame,
Mm-hmm.
and she does the whistle, and they cued everything to where it was completely silent, and I was like, is that whistle coming back? Is Natasha? Because I don't understand how they got the Soul Stone, right, by killing herself,
Mm-hmm.
but Cap returned the Soul Stone, so wouldn't that be a Soul Stone for a life? I feel like she shouldn't be dead, but I think she
Unless
is
he
dead.
traded, if it is for a soul stone for a life, like there is a life for a soul stone, I wonder if he traded it for his own life.
Captain America?
Yeah, like
I
that's
don't
why
think
that's
so.
why he got to live his own life
I don't think so.
and aged and everything.
I don't think he would ever given that up. He would have given his life for, especially Natasha, because Natasha was arguably his best friend. You could say Tony, but
you got to think, what if he went back in time? Because he had to go back in time right at the moment that it was taken out.
yeah,
So basically, right whenever she was dying, like at the same time that she would have died, whenever Hawkeye got the Soul Stone.
the only thing that could help us right now, Marvel, Kevin Feige, please give us Captain America in the 6 stones.
Yep.
I want that. I want it to be a show, hour-long, 6 episodes. Give us each Infinity Stone Captain America takes back.
Yep.
Please, 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 please.
Which, I mean, we might, because from the looks of it, there's 6 episodes of every other show. I mean,
yeah, except for WandaVision. I guess they. I don't know. Why I don't get why they want.
I feel like they might come out with a show like that. They have to explain at least some, maybe not in the
and it's
next
got to
couple
be Chris
years.
Evans. If it's
Yeah.
anybody else, then
Yeah.
just don't do it.
It's got to be Chris
Because
Evans.
John Krasinski's been rumored for the past year and a half on a reboot of Captain America.
Yep.
I'm like, please don't start doing that. Don't be DC. Sorry, DC fans.
I don't like DC. I like the Arrow and Superman.
I like the darkness of DC. Like, I wish Marvel was not owned by Disney, but then their effects and stuff wouldn't be as great because you can tell DC's effects are not up to the standard of Marvel in most movies.
Yeah.
But they whistled, and I honestly thought Natasha was going to show up because they cued the sound, and then it was Valentine blowing
Yep.
her nose. I'm like, are you serious?
And then she licked it. It was so nasty. She blew her nose, and then she did this and licked it.
She did?
Yes, I swear. It was like, I was like, what the heck
I
did you
not
just
see
do?
that. That's gross.
It was so nasty.
But so, I mean, she was in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yep.
And she recruited John Walker,
John Walker, the ex-Cap.
which is now a U.S. agent, which
Yep.
is the leader of the Thunderbolts,
And
which
he
is
has a super serum.
Thaddeus Ross's little team. What?
He has a super serum.
Yeah, he's got the super serum. He's a super soldier, so that's crazy. And then I don't want man, I'm blanking her name. Belova, Elena Belova. I don't want her to be a bad guy, and I don't think she will, but she's got a hit out for
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Maybe you'd like a shot at the man responsible for your sister's death.
Not hot guy, Hawkeye. Jeremy
Which
Renner.
I mean, we talked about this. We think that Hawkeye might change her too, like he did.
Yeah. That's.
Widow.
I got to thinking that I was like,
What if they become best friends like the other two were?
it's either that's going to happen, or
She's gonna kill him.
or
And he's not gonna want to kill her. He's gonna let her kill him.
yeah, Renner's going to die, and he's going to not fight her.
He's
not-
gonna refuse to fight her and kill her because of.
Which, I mean, I don't know how that would set up for an Avengers down the road, because Kate Bishop's is, that's what the Hawkeye show is supposedly going to be based on, is Hawkeye, which is Clint Barton training Kate Bishop to be Hawkeye.
Mhm.
So if Elena kills Hawkeye, then Kate Bishop is not going to have that. So I think
Unless
it's,
Hawkeye just doesn't die and he's always in the film, unless he just doesn't retire just yet or die off.
I think this show is to say goodbye to Hawkeye. I don't know why they're doing a show. I would rather have him in a movie, because every original Avengers had their own movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you could say Hulk didn't, but he did with Edward Norton.
Yeah, and it didn't work out, so that's why they didn't do another one.
Yes, I don't. I can't.
I would like a movie with the new Hulk on how he ended up becoming like equal to both sides of him.
Well, see, this is why I want a director's cut of Infinity War, because there was supposed to be this big scene that when Bruce Banner is in the Hulkbuster, he's saying all this like, Hulk, come out, if this is your time, come out, and Hulk's like, no, and that was not supposed to happen. It was supposed to be the Hulk bust out as Professor Hulk at that point. And I think that would it would have done justice to the film. He would have fought Cole Obsidian, which is the big Hulk looking guy for Thanos. It would have made that movie so much better. I hate that. That's why Infinity War is not my number one Avenger movie. It's most people's, but I like Endgame better.
Oh, Endgame's much better.
To me, it is.
A lot happened in Endgame.
It did. There was a lot of fan service in Endgame.
Yeah. And there was a lot of death, like Tony Stark and
Yeah.
The Tony Stark and Peter Parker, Tom Holland being reunited.
Oh, that was fantastic. But I think that's our little review. We got sidetracked a lot.
We did. It's getting late.
But drop some of your speculations, your theories down in the comics.
Hearing about like things about Marvel. That's why we're gonna love What If. What If's gonna be so amazing.
Yes, zombie Iron Man. What the heck is that about?
We do know Sebastian Stan's gonna be in What If.
Yeah, and I believe Chris Hemsworth. It sounded like his voice, but I haven't looked up the cast.
Yep.
Tony
Stark is not.
No.
Robert Downey Jr.
Well, from what I've heard, he doesn't sound like him at all. But
we could be wrong though. But
we could be. I wonder if Michael B. Jordan's coming back for Killmonger.
It looked like him. It looked just like his character. So
it looks like him, but so does Tony Stark. Tony Stank.
Yeah. But I'm sure Michael B. Jordan would do it because Michael B. Jordan's so young into this business, and he's not gonna turn that down. I don't think.
I don't think he would, but I mean, you never know. Too bad Chadwick didn't get his in.
Yeah.
Because I thought he did. I mean, there was a lot of rumors saying that he had gotten his parts in for that.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been, oh man, him as Star-Lord.
Wow.
Man, I would. But that would do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. That way you know when we're posting. And
absolutely, we got Instagram and
everything.
Twitter and TikTok and everything.
We do. And we're going to post on it every time we post a video.
Every time we post a video, it's going on our story and post on Twitter and everything.
And our socials are down there too, not just the podcast socials. Yep. And my gaming channel down there is if you're interested. If you're not, don't worry about it.
Big Guy Gaming.
Big Guy Gaming. I'm going to be lacking a little bit this week. Got a lot of podcasts to pull out.
Yeah.
But, man, it's been fun.
Yep.
It's been a fun little podcast. I don't even know if review, I guess you would say.
Yeah, it's a review over Black Widow, which was an amazing movie.
Yes, if you haven't seen it yet, please go watch it.
Yes, please.
It's definitely worth your money. It's especially if you have a bunch of people to get a little party down.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Grab your chips and salsa and everything.
It brings me back to the not the Falcon and Winter Soldier, Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
it like that spy kind of stuff. Man, it was great. But this has been it for this video.
Yep.
Anything else?
Other than we did try to. I don't have a black light, but we tried to do the red and black theme for Black Widow. But
for every Marvel movie, we're going to try to do the color themes
or show, not just
or show. Yeah,
movie and show, movie and show.
I keep forgetting they do shows.
Yeah, it's something new.
It's still new. But I mean, we're going to try to do the characters theme. Like for Spider-Man, it'd be red and blue.
Yep.
Sadly, for Iron Man, it would have been
red and yellow.
Red and yellow. Deuces, Tony.
So the best we had tonight was red and purple.
Yeah. I mean, it works, you know. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next pod or review or reaction, whatever the hell we want to do.
Yep.
Bye. She Conor McGregored it.